Hello friends, welcome back to another session of Docker. In this session we will learn how we can create Docker Hub account and how we can push our images to Docker Hub. Okay, so before to do this operation we must have an account on our Docker Hub. So let's go and create the account on Docker Hub. Okay, so hub.docker.com, you have to create your account here. You need to give your email ID. Whatever account you can give here. Then you have to choose your username. If it is available, it will suggest here. So I am giving here tech hub docker and some password you choose, or else try to give here some other convenient name. Hub. Let's see whether this is present or something is available. Then give here some password. Any password that you think that you should give. Any it should be a strong one. It should be a strong one. Okay, now if you want to check this one, occasionally update for the product, if you want to get the announcement, it will get on your email ID, so you can use that one. You can check and sign up. If it is available, yes, I think this username is available. Okay, yes. So is it okay? You want to save it? It is up to your choice if you want to save it, or it's okay. Okay, so now you have to log in. So give you this username and click on continue. Our account is ready, just we need to log in. Give the password also. I think it will automatically fill because we have saved it. We no need to fill again and again, it will come. So now we are ready with our Docker Hub account very easily. Currently this is our for personal use, and this is a free of cost, where we can Docker desktop, unlimited public repository. For free account, unlimited public repository you can create. One Docker engine plus Kubernetes also can be supported. Limited images pull per day. Yeah, for per day you have limited number of pulls. You cannot pull n number of limits. Some limits they have given for the personal account. Unlimited scope tokens, something like that. Okay, and if you want to buy, you can go with the pro, team, business, something. But I am just continuing with free only. So just click on continue with free, and that's it. So what it is suggesting, please verify your email. Great, we almost there. Before you can create a repository or configure Docker Hub, you will need to verify your email address, and we have sent a verification email to your registered email. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to open your email inbox and you just have to click on that link, and it will, I think, automatically verified. So I'm just doing that one. Yeah, so once you clicked on this one, when you open your email, something you will see like this, where just you have to click on verify email address. That's it. So once you clicked on verify email address, it will come here and you have already verified. You can see here, or else you just refresh this one. I think it will be done because verification is done already. So your email has been verified. That's it. Okay, now what is the next? Go to your profile, or so here you don't have any repository currently, no repository. You can create your repositories, and I think one public repository you can create, a private repository you can create. This is user create repository. So you can see here, you can create your repository here. Repository name you can give here some description, and you see here visibility 0, using 0 or 1 private repository. If you want to use private repository you can do, but only one private repository you can create, because of with this account you have to upgrade this account. If you upgrade this account to pro or team or business, accordingly you will get the benefits. But in case of default one, in case of default user, you can create only one private. I am going with the public only. So public n number of repository you can create, private more repositories you can create. So here I am giving some name like tech hub repo, tech hub repo, simple, tech hub repo. You can give this much, that's it, or else you give here tech hub only. I think it will work. Tech hub and some description, the tech hub docker hub repository, some name, public, and just create. That's it. So one repository is created. Now you have created one repository, and see, if you want to push something you have to use this command docker push, or else docker image push tech hub, and this is the image and name, tech edu hub. Okay, tech edu hub. After this one, correct. So this is your repository. In this repository, tech hub, tech edu hub, tech hub, and tag name. This is nothing but something is not. Actually this is the account. Go to repositories. There is one repository. Okay, and in this repository I want to push some. Okay, what we will do, we'll try to push, okay. Tag name, and this is image, this is image name. So generally it should be something different, but okay, let's see. So if you see currently how many images we have one image. Don't push this image. This is a huge image, and it is not, this is already taken by some Oracle server. Oracle has created their own repository and they are using, so don't use this one. So what we have to do, we have to push this one, my web app. How we can do it, how we can push it? What if I will directly push this image to Docker Hub? Is it possible? Is it possible for me to do? Suppose Docker image push my web app 1.0. Is it possible directly? It is trying to push to Docker Hub, docker.io library. By default the repository name is library, it is pushing to that one, but for that also it is access denied. Why access denied? because you have to configure your username and password. You have to tell this account, then only you will be able to push to that one. For that purpose, what you have to do, you have to log into Docker first. In your console or in your local system, you have to log in with that your username and password of Docker Hub. Then only you will be able to push. For pulling, you no need to have an Docker account. But if you want to push any image to Docker Hub or any other repository, any other custom repository, you need the server username and password. So what we need to do, we have to log in first. So just Docker login, that's it. So you have to log in with your Docker ID to push and pull image from Docker Hub. If you don't have a Docker ID, so you have to create from this one that we have already done. So what is the username? Tech Hub, Tech Edu Hub. What is the password? Whatever the password you have given, you use that one. It will tell whether the login is there. Incorrect username or password. I think I have not given the correct one. Let me try again. Some mistake. What happened? Is it not the correct one? Okay, I think username they have made in a lowercase. Okay, that is the problem, I think. Let's try again. Okay, I think this time it is working. Yes, so it is telling your password will be stored unencrypted in this configuration JSON file. Configure a credential helper to remove this warning. What you have to do, it's not encrypted. You have to do some encryption, and you can refer this one, how the password should be stored. Okay, so you can go to this one and you can see how we can configure this password encryption or something. By default it is stored in decrypted mode. Okay, so password stdin user, some it will use, or else it will, you can create some other files or something like that. Okay, fine. So we'll see this later, or else currently it is not required. Fine. Next, now our login is done. Our login is done. Now try to push. Will it push to Docker IO library? Let's see. Access the resource is denied. Requested access to the resource is denied. Before, what we are getting, because we cannot push directly to docker io library. Only the docker team who is handling, they can, I think, publish to this repository. We can publish to our local, our docker hub repository. So what is our docker hub repository? What is our docker hub repositories? If you see, our docker hub repository is this one. This is our docker hub repository. Copy this, come here, push docker, or else you use, go with the specific name, docker image. The command is clear here, docker image, push this image, this one, and then you have to give here you need to give your image name. Image is, your image is this one. Copy, paste. And what is the repository? So this is your repository, and now try to push with this command, whether it will push or push reference docker tech hub community. Image does not exist locally with the tag. Image does not exist locally with this tag. So what you have to do, you have to rename your image. The image you have to give in this way. Currently if you see, the image name is just my web app repository, that's it, but actually it should be in this way, then only it will be able to push this one. So how can you rename this one? Can you remember the command for repository, for image related? Let me see. History, build, inspect, remove name, to remove, save, tag. Yeah, so the tag command can be used to give the tag for image. So docker image tag, use docker image tag, docker image tag. My web app 1.0, this one you have to give the name this one, that's it. Now if you see the images, one more image is there with this tag. Now this image you have to push to, so let's see, access is not, the request access resource is denied, it's not pushing, still it is not pushing. So tag name I think pull, some problem is there. Your account namespace, select namespace. So this is namespace, there is repository name, so this is that repository, and push, you have to use this one. But in this case, why it is not pushing? Docker push tech hub my web app. We no need to use this one, or else we need to use this much only. Okay, you need to rename, you need to tag again. So this is the tag. Okay, now clear this first. Clear docker images. Denied access. What, are we logged in? Yes, I think we logged in already. Docker login info. No, clear. docker logout, removing credential from, okay, it's logged out. Docker dot login, okay, docker dot login, but we logged in successfully. Anyway, login is done. Yes, login is success, so clear it. If login is success, then it should push the images 1.0. okay, but it is not pushing. Push tag name. It is telling, yes, just you have to give this one, then you have to give the tag name. Tag name is this one, tag name is this one, and if you copy and paste it, invalid reference format, yeah, it will not work like that. Definitely it will not work like that. No. Okay guys, so I think okay, what was the problem? See, this under this one, if you see the repositories, then under tech hub you have to give your application name. Suppose what is your image name? If you see, what is your image name? Images. So tech hub web app is the image, but actually this my web app is the repository name only. It should be the repository name, then only you will be pushing to the particular repository, because for this my web app you want to maintain the version of your image. Okay, so what I'm showing, I'm just copying and I'm just you can delete this one, I think. Can you delete it, or else repository settings, go to settings, and delete this repository. This repository images and contain build settings cannot be undone. Please type the name of your repository. What is the name of repository? This is the name of repository, so just delete it. This is the name, delete it, don't want. This is the different that we have created. Now if you refresh it, I think this repository itself is not there, this is not there, this is deleting. Okay, so click on the repositories, Docker Hub repositories, your repositories, how many are there? This is deleting, it will delete later on, I think it will delete. Okay, let's create your another repository. The name you have to give here, the name that you have to give is my web app. Copy this. My web app is the repository name. So my web app Docker repository 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 public, and just create, that's it. So now you can understand what is the meaning of this statement very clearly. Forget about all this. Tech Hub repo, this should be the name of your image, So currently how many images are there? I'm just deleting these two. Okay, so Docker image, remove with the help of name, copy, paste. Error, no such image. Okay, latest, not a latest, 1.0. Okay, and okay, one more is there. You can delete this also, copy this, remove this one also. Okay, no latest, so 1.0. Clear and see the images. So now two images are there, my web app. Now we have to tag this image. We have to tag this image with the this one 1.0. Push this. This should be the name and tag. Copy it. Copy this and Docker image tag my web app 1.0 to this one. So it's tagged. Yes, it's tagged. Now this one you can simply push. That's it. Yes, now it is preparing and it is pushing. Before, what was the issue? Can you observe the issue that we have taken the repository name is a different, but actually image name was a different. That's why it was not pushing. Now it is pushing. It might take some time. It depends on the size of your image. If you see, the size of your image is 762 MB, so definitely it will take some time. So meanwhile I am just pausing this one and I will start again whenever it will be done. Alright, so the pushing operation is done now. Let's verify in your Docker Hub account. So go to your repositories, and in this repository, if you see here, it is pushed. One image is there. The tag is 1.0. 1.0. That's it. See all. So if you want to pull this image, how can you pull it? How can pull this image? You can pull this one. Simply just you have to copy this pull command, and this is your pull command. That's it. instead of push you have to use pull. That's it. So this is the one version 1.0 tag. If you want to add the latest one or any other, how can you do it? So I'm doing small modification in that existing application, and we will try to push another version of this updated image once. Latest one you can see, use latest. If you don't give the tag name, the default one, it will push as latest. That's it. We'll do the latest one now. Simply I am just updating the application, and just small modifications we are doing, and we are updating without tag. So what is that changes that we want to do? The changes that we are planning to do is simply you need to update the HTML file. That's it. HTML file. The here after this one, or here only, here version you can do h2. Okay, so what happened with this one? Some problem is there. Save it, open it. Okay, h2 is some problem. I'm trying to modify, but still it is same. Okay, h2. Here I am just giving version. So version latest. That's it. This is enough. Version is latest. This is enough, I think. And simply build this one, the latest one. Just build it. And what we will do, we will create another image with a different latest tag. Okay, okay, build is done. Then go to the workspace, Eclipse workspace, copy the latest updated var file, copy this, and go to Docker and replace it, or else do one thing, var delete it and just paste it here. So this is the latest one, and inside your Docker file, have you need to change anything? You don't need to change anything, same only. Instead of 1.0, just give here var file, give var file version. Don't give 1.0, give latest. That's it, or else you remove it. For latest you can remove it, but okay, latest. That's it. You can use latest.var. That's it. And in your Docker file also you can update the same. Instead of this one, just give here latest.var. That's it. This file is available. Change the version to latest. That's it. Now you need to create the image from this container my container, not container. Okay, you have to create image. Fine. So image name should be this one. So Docker image build the name of the this one will be this one. That's it. Tag automatically will be added as a tag will automatically added. You don't need to worry about that one. So this much is fine to build the image from the Docker file. Okay, paste it and just enter. So it is what happened, Docker file is not there. Why? Okay, yes, Docker file is not there because we have to open here, terminal we need to open here. Okay, yes, it is building, and now you see the images. So how many images are there? Latest is there, one tag is there, by default it's latest. Can I go and delete this my web app? Not required. This is not required. Docker image remove this one. Okay, 1.0 it's removed, and if you see the images, so this is 1.0, the tag is 1.0. This is there, but this is the latest one. For latest one, if you want to pull, do you need to specify anything? If you want to push a latest one, do you need to specify something? No, you just remove this one. By default it will add latest. That's it. Docker push my tech hub, my web app. So one more version of this will be available, one more version will be pushed. So using default tag as a latest, and it is preparing and it will push. Again, I think it will take some time, but I don't think so it will take that much time because other images are already there. But let's see whether it will push the entire or it will take some time. The existing one it will not do. I'm just pausing this one, and it will take some time because the image size is huge, that's why. Yeah, this time if you see, it has not taken much time because the other layers, the other 3 layers of the application is already existing. Which 3 layers? Ubuntu image, then updating the repository, then downloading the Java. So these layers are already there, it will not do. Okay, fine, go and check to your Docker hub, just refresh this one. 1.0 is one tag, another tag is there latest, one more came. Just see here, you need to refresh once. Yes, default latest, and if you copy this pull command, you will see it will be something like that. That's it. Even if you remove the latest, it will come automatically, it will add. Okay, so like that you can create the Docker hub account and you can push your images to the Docker hub account. By default your account is free, that is the default account, you can use this one, but in this case you can create only one private repository. Private repository means one private repository you can create, and it means that only one image publicly you can push here. Only one image you can publicly push here, not more than that. If you want more than that, then you have to buy that one, or else if it's a public, then you can use n number of public repository you can create. If you go to repositories, and if you see create repository, so public repository you can create a number of repository name, give your repository name, and you can create a number of public repository. But private repository only one, using 0 of one private repository, one only you can create. Okay, and if you upgrade your account, you will get more benefits. Like if you use pro, then how many images, 5000 images pulls per day you can do, unlimited private repository, $5 per month. This is the 1 month expense, charges for 1 month, for to support your more repository as a private. Unlimited repository you can do. If it is a team, then unlimited team, so many, some other benefits you are getting. And if you are going for business, then 24 months. Okay, user months only available with the annual subscription. In this case you have to do annual subscription. Team minimum 5 seats, and this is 5. So this is a personal. In personal, unlimited public repository can be n number of public, private can be only one. Okay, limited images pulls per day, how many images you can pull, there is some limited numbers only. Okay, that's it. That's only about the Docker Hub. So this is you can manage your account, something you can create your repositories. Currently we have a one repository only. In this one repository, if you see how many pulls happened, 0. No one has pulled this image so far. Even I also have not pulled, because I just have pushed to this repository only. I have not pulled anything. Two tags are available. One is 1.0, another one is the latest. Simple. Okay, yeah, that's it. So this is all about the Docker Hub account and push the images to Docker. You have to, in the first step, what you have to do, you need to create a Docker Hub account. Then you need to log in. Login is so simple, just Docker login. It will ask you username and password, provide that one, that's it, you logged in. If you want to log out, simply just Docker logout, simple. And if you want to push the image, then you have to push the image, like Docker Hub push, then repository name, image tag, and this one, that's it. Image name is nothing but the Docker. I think we have given something. This is a different one. What is that actual syntax here? The actual syntax is this one only. This is the repository. This is the repository name. Repository name is nothing but the image name will be considered as a repository name. Then latest. This is the repository. Okay. Fine. So this is all about the Docker Hub account and pushing the images to Docker Hub. In the next session we will see about networking. Okay, I hope you like this session. Please subscribe my channel and we will see you in the next session. Thank you and have a nice day.